in Boardman, Cam Aquisto, everybody. All right. So you're getting lucky here because we got the sun right behind us and nobody can see you. All right. So, like, you can always deny anything that's said up here. Cam, dude, I've been a fan of you since you were a freshman, and I remember that devastating injury that you had as a running back. When you're looking at that, you're reflecting. What does that mean to you, and what kind of things and memories do you have of growing up in that Raider program? What was going through your mind when that happened, and what's going through your mind now about how you've overcome everything?
It just showed me how much everybody cared and came out to support me and showed me how much like they care and was there for me when that happened.
I know that Coach Rock's super proud of you because you go from a skill position, right, that's carrying the ball, and you were a very good running back, by the way, if nobody's told you lately. And then now you're a lineman. Now you're a beef eater. So talk to me about what that's like and kind of the mindset change from one side to the other.
It's different. I definitely say it's a little harder actually, but it's fun and I'm enjoying it.
So one of those situations, yeah, that's not something you just think about and overnight. That's a decision you had to be stewing on for a little bit. Let's go through the injuries. We were talking about it in the break. You have the injury where you break your leg your freshman year. Then what happens?
I broke my leg and then I come back and I started lifting and got released to start jogging. And I went to the turf with my friends and I was just going to go there to run. And some of my friends ended up being there and we started playing football and the ball was thrown and I jumped up and came down and I heard like a little pop and my shin swelled up real bad. And we went to the hospital and it cracked across my shin again. So, and then
fast forward.
Well, there was enough time before sophomore season started, so it healed up, and we ended up having to get like a bone stimulator, and it finished healing it all the way through. And then we started the season, and I think about week 3, I was having some pain when I was running, and I had a stress fracture in my fibula, which wasn't really like related to anything, but it still happened.
And then it can't get any worse, right?
Yeah.
And then?
It was the inter squad scrimmage of my junior year, the first play back running the ball. I got tackled and tore my ACL.
So you went through the complete gauntlet, right?
Yep.
And mentally, that's got to be tough for you because you're starting to think, all right, am I supposed to be playing football? What am I supposed to be doing? And then you come back, right? And Coach Rock, he told me this story this morning, and I was slack jawed because the mental toughness that you have to just keep coming back, battle through the adversity. Young man, I don't know if you know this, but what you're doing now is setting you up for great things later in life when things go against you.
Yep.
Now you are leading the way, and you're showing up on tape like nobody's business, right? And they're trying to figure out, yeah, absolutely. Showing up on tape, and you're showing everybody what determination you have, and everybody's trying to say, and listen, this isn't a joke. I got a call the week of the Springfield game. Who's 55? Who's 55? We don't know who this guy is. He's not on last year's tape. He's not on. So I said, oh, you're just going to have to figure it out. Yeah. Buddy, I think they figured it out in a big way. Cam, let's talk about that mindset of yours. What is it in you, right, that you've been through other than the injuries that allows you to keep coming back and say, hey, I'm going to finish the job if it takes every breath I have?
Yeah, I just don't be a quitter when it comes to like when you're down, and I've been low before, and just keep telling myself, don't be a loser, don't be a quitter. And I mean, I've had a lot of talks with my mom, and she tells me like things happen for a reason. And when I was in those spots and like didn't really know where else to go, I would always talk to her, and she would like lead the way and somehow make it okay.
That's awesome. I mean, how awesome is it for you to have a mom like that that's in your corner no matter what? That's phenomenal. All right, let's talk about next steps, right? Let's talk about the game because we want to talk about that for a little bit. Springfield, they're open this new turf. They're a team everybody's talking about. They've got size. They've got speed. They're big. They're fast. They're strong. They're in D7 contenders. You guys lost 20 seniors. Is there a little bit of a chip on that shoulder for, hey, guys, we just won a state title. Is anybody going to give us any respect around here?
Yeah, there's a huge chip on our shoulder because, I mean, I felt like I don't know, things were being like, you just seen things, and then it was supposed to be Springfield's year to come beat us, and those seniors never beat us. And I don't know, I just felt like they were really confident, and to go out and do that was just, I mean, I'm still think about it every single day.
I feel like you're ready to flip this table over right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. And then on top of that, I was just excited to be able to go play football once again.
And that's the best part about it, dude.
Yeah.
Just being excited to go play football with your friends. That's the best part of
Yeah.
what you do. All right, so you guys get that win, right? Everything you check out medically, you're good.
Yeah.
You're probably sitting there looking for bullet holes on the
Yeah.
sideline, making sure that nobody's shooting at you. But like in all seriousness, that had to be almost an exhale moment for you.
Yeah.
When the game was over, you guys are 41-14, your final score. What was that moment like? Did you take it in? And what was the first thing that happened after the game? I'm guessing you ran up to mom or someone you loved and hugged them pretty tight.
Yeah, I ran up to my parents, and my grandma was there, and I hugged them all, and we got pictures. And my parents and my mom and dad were just so happy, and they were just so happy to be there, and that I got to go play again.
I'm glad you brought up pictures because I caught a picture last night online of you eating cookies.
Yeah.
And yep, I caught it. And so there's been a tradition in the Aquisto house that every year since your kindergarten year, that your mom bakes you cookies the first night of school, correct?
When we get home from school, there's always cookies to eat from the first day of school after we get home.
That might be one of the greatest traditions of
Yeah.
all time.
Yep.
But to have a tradition like that and to have it mean so much to your mom, like for you, what does that mean to you? You got somebody baking you cookies the first day of school, whether you had a great day or the worst day ever.
Yeah, most of the time I forget about it, and I get home and there's cookies there, or she's making them, or usually sometimes they're hot out of the oven, and I don't know, it's just she's always thinking about us, and she never forgets to get the cookies for the first day of school.
Well, it didn't look like you forgot those cookies,
No.
man. You look like you were on a mission for those chocolate chips. Let's talk about future for you. I mean, I'm sure you've thought about it. What do you want to do when you get out of school, when you walk across that stage in, about 8 months?
I'm not 100% sure. I plan to go to college, but I'm not 100% sure what I want to go to college for yet.
Okay, and then that's fair. I mean, to make up your mind at 18 years old, 17 years old, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're interested in that you could see yourself doing?
Maybe in like a management position. Like, I don't want to sit in an office, and like I want to be outside and I want to work, but I also don't want to be a grunt like working. So
Fair enough.
something along those lines, but I want to get out and do something.
Can you see yourself playing college football?
If the opportunity was there, possibly.
So when I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when they see this awesome tape that you're going to put up for the next 9 games, plus I'm hoping 6 more after that.
Yeah.
Would you'd consider it if the right opportunity came along?
I mean, absolutely, I would.
Are you a guy that wants to stay close to home, or can you spread your wings and fly away?
I think I would want to stay close to home.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Got to have those cookies, right?
Yep.
Got to have those cookies. Keep that going.
First day of college too.
Coach Rock, I mean, how cool has he been? How great has he been for you guys? You're sharing this bond because a lot of your firsts are his firsts. To have a leader like him come in off the heels of a Dan Yeagley, who's a Hall of Famer, both as a person and as a football coach, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, I feel like he's really like taken us under his wing, and even though we all trust him and we all know that he's going to lead us in the right direction, because he's always been with us, and we know how smart and how good of a coach he is.
All right, help me out. Family, brothers, sisters, what do you got?
I got an older sister and my mom and dad.
Okay, so you got pets? Anything?
I got 2 dogs.
Are you a dog guy? Obviously.
Yeah, I like.
Are you
dogs.
a cat guy?
No,
Me
I'm
neither.
allergic to cats.
Yeah, I'm allergic to ever having a cat. That's about it. From your standpoint, your family, I know you're a big time family guy, man. Talk about what they mean to you and how they drive you every day when you get out of bed.
Well, I look up to my dad. My dad, I think I get my hard working from my dad, because he always works hard no matter what he does, and it always goes without like being said, or he doesn't expect anything like from it. He just always works hard no matter what he's doing. And then my mom, she's always been there for me, and she just like teaches me the right way to act and to be around people, and especially like throughout those injuries, she was always there. Like when I thought like like, why is this happening, or why this happened to me, or where do I go from now. She was always there, and we'd always come up with a plan. And I always struggled because I wasn't in control of things. And she taught me when things aren't in control, you just have to keep going, and that's about it.
I love it, man. What about sister?
We help each other out. We go back and forth sometimes, but we're always there and to help each other no matter what.
Okay, so was she an athlete too?
Not really. She likes to ride horses, and she likes to barrel race and stuff.
Do you guys have horses too?
She has a horse.
She has a horse. Okay, but do you ride horses?
When I was younger, I used to until I fell off a couple of times. Well, I think that was partly,
we're all shocked that you got injured.
I think that was partly her doing. She did it on purpose, but I don't ride them much anymore.
Well, you're riding a whole nother horse, and that's the championship horse, man. I'm proud of you. So honored to know you. Thank you for taking some time. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Aquisto. Back after this, live from Giangelo's.